Okay, so after you set up your Payoneer account, you've been approved, you have access to your USD bank account information, which is great. You save the information, and then you get to Upwork. You go to profile settings. You see this is where you go to settings. You click on your picture on the right. Click on settings. It takes you to this page. So now we need to add your bank account. Upwork has an option to add a Payoneer account. So when you click on add Payoneer, let's see, okay, click on add method here. You can do wire transfers to your domiciliary account. You can do direct to US bank. You can also do, okay, I already used Payoneer, that's why it's not showing here. You would have seen Payoneer. For that, you just click on it. It takes you to the Payoneer page. Once you log into your Payoneer account, it connects directly, which is perfect. So now make sure your profile makes sense. Let's try and apply for a job. Let's just show you how to apply for a job. Also need to make sure that your profile is complete, at least 90%. I will do this later, but I'm just going to quickly show you how to apply for jobs. Now, because of the skills we entered earlier when we were creating the account, you get to see job opportunities in that for those skills. Now, the profile is very, very important. You need to make sure this is at least 90%. Upwork gives you 50 connects. The connect is what you use to pay for a job. So it's basically saying, like, let me click on this one now. And this is a job opportunity. You want to apply for this job. It shows you 6 connects. For you to send a proposal to this job is 6 connects. You need to pay 6 connects out of the 50 connects. And this is the job post. Before we get to this part, you need to understand how this profile Upwork works before you get to applying. And this badge is to show that you are available to work. It's not compulsory. A lot of freelancers don't use it, but I recommend it. However, it takes a connect per day. So for you to keep this on, it takes 1 connect daily. Now, at your hours per week, you can say you want to work less than 30 hours a week. You can say you want to work anytime. You are open to offers. That's what I recommend. Your profile visibility. Now, it's either do you want the general public to see your profile, do you want only Upwork users to see your profile, or do you want it to be private? Obviously, it has to be public so that people can see your profile. Now, categories, you can add to this. For example, I'm going to add editing, I'm going to add this, I'm going to add that, so that you get to see a lot of job opportunities on your homepage. Here this shows you the number of proposals you've submitted, and it's just like a summary. A project catalog is quite, it's just like Fiverr. It's like creating gigs. You create a gig, so a client can say, okay, the client can easily click on the gig and just pay for the project. However, I would suggest making sure your profile makes sense first before even thinking of creating a project catalog. Okay. So how does Upwork work? And before we get to that, this is a new thing that Upwork is doing now. It's basically a small academy that tells you about Upwork. So if you're new to Upwork and maybe my video is not you still need more information, just come here to Upwork Academy and then you get all the information you need. Let's see, direct contracts. Direct contract is a system where you can build clients outside of Upwork. So a client is not on Upwork. Yeah, maybe you have a client on Facebook and you're looking for how to get paid because as you know, we don't really have, they were not able to receive payments from countries abroad. It's not easy. A lot of them will not want to do wire transfers and all that. So simply create a contract, send it, put in the client's email, put in the name, description. Is it an hourly project? Okay, is it how many hours? What's the hourly rate? And then Upwork takes only 3.4% of this fee. And the client has it does it's pretty easy. This is very helpful for us that have clients outside of Upwork who are looking to get paid. If it's a fixed price, put in information, click on fixed price, put in the amount, and then send. So as soon as the client receives it, he just pays or she just pays, and that's it. It's pretty easy. So what else? Let me see. Profile. And mind you, this profile still needs to be worked on, but I'm just going to say you brief down. It's advisable to put education. If you have BScs, you have a master's, put it there. A portfolio is like, for now, for example, this is writing. A portfolio is just basically showing what you've done or what you can do. A writer now will put up articles that they're waiting for people, articles are written for companies. Maybe if you say a blog writer, you put up samples of a blog writing. And skills is basically telling the client, this is what I can do. You can write, you can add to it, you can add to it, you can write so that once the client is searching for, let's say the client is searching for someone that knows how to write content, you would show up in that result. If someone client is looking for a proofreader and you have proofreading in your profile, you will definitely show up in the results when the client is searching. And this is where you put the product catalog. This is after you've done every other thing. Making sure your profile makes sense. The profile is is full of information that clients would attract clients. If you have any certifications, you can add them, either add this manually or import from this platform. Employment history, if you have any employment history related to what you are doing, it's very great to help to put it here to help. Then if you have other experiences that will make you feel like, okay, maybe you worked for a local newspaper in your country, you can also write it here. Okay, what else? Let's see. Okay, reports basically shows you how much you've made, how much available, how much is the work in progress is how much you're actually currently making. Review is okay, so now you work Monday to Friday, right? Upwork charges the clients the following Monday. It takes another 10 days for the money to clear. It will be in review while it's clearing, and once it's cleared, it gets to your seat here under available. Yeah, once it's under available, you're able to withdraw it. This just basically shows you all the jobs you currently have. So yeah, let's go to applying for a job. Now I'm only going to apply for one job because this profile is not completely set up. Yeah, so we need to make sure that we need to make sure the profile is up to at least 90% before we can seriously bid. So let's just give it a try. Looking for something quite simple and easy to start with. Um, okay, let's try this one. This one seems really easy. Now, you've seen a job you like and you want to apply for the job. Some of the things that I look out for. the content of the job post is, straightforward. The person knows what they want. It's like, this is what I want, this is what I want, and it's quite easy. I also look out for this. This is payment method verify. It shows that the person's card has been saved on the platform. The person is serious and ready to work. Also, I look at the number of stars here. If there's some of them that are new to the platform, so they don't really have reviews, which is quite okay. But you need to make sure that the job post is sounds like a real job. I mean, this you would learn over time as you apply to know which one is which one is a good job, which one is a scam. Because I also scammed here. See how many jobs person has posted. See how many percentage, like this is showing that okay, this person has out of 100%, person has a 1% higher rate. So meaning as he posts, he actually employs people. Some people just post and don't employ. Yeah, I mean, it's not doesn't mean that you shouldn't apply, but that's one thing to also look out for. He has spent over $80,000 on this platform. This is what this is saying, which means this is a very good client. This is someone you would like to work with. He has had 103 hires. He currently has 26 people active. So he has 26 people that are currently working for him. He has hired 103 people through Upwork so far. And this shows where the person is from. Sometimes, if the person flies from that country, it will not show that the person is in a new country. It will show the country the person was in when he started the Upwork account. So you also see the person has been a member since 2017, which is great. Now, this person said the amount is a placeholder. So this price is just this is not the price he's willing to pay. It also said he's looking for freelancers with no risk. So when they say we see entry level, it means they're looking for new people or people who do not have high rates. So now this Upwork account will fall into that category. So I can apply for this job, this Upwork account, because it's a new account and doesn't have a lot of experience. So you have a higher percentage of getting a job, getting this job. Okay. Now here preferred qualifications. It says job success score at least 80%. A lot of clients do this. When I first started, used to avoid jobs. When I see this, I don't. But I would advise that you just go for it. You never can tell who's going to, which one's going to work. Now, Rising Talent is a rank given to talents on Upwork after you've applied for jobs for a while. Upwork sees that you're active, they give you Rising Talent. They also have another tier, top rated. Top rated is when you've earned $1,000 from clients and you're currently active, you've not had any issues with your account, you get top rated. Top rated plus you've earned over $10,000 within 12 months. There are different rankings. I can show you that later on. Let's just apply and just see. Yes, this person actually applies a lot of hires a lot of writers, which is great. I see he has other jobs. Writer for long-term work, $8 for 1,000 words. Newbies welcome. Okay, we can try one of these ones. Another thing to look out for is when a person posted job. Now this is showing 14 hours ago. You can give it a try. But once you see that the proposals are over 50, it means that it's a lot of people that have applied for the job. You can also apply, but it's I feel like this just shows that there's a lot of competition. You can give it a try, but I try not, especially the connects is not plenty because the number of connects vary. So now this is 2 connects. If you bid for this project, you will have 48 connects left. Upper gives 10 connects every month. They give you 10 connects if a client invites you to a job and you respond early. Now, this means that the client is currently talking to 4 people so far out of the 50 plus that have applied for this job. Okay, let's go to submit a proposal. Now you can submit, you can save the job if you're not ready to apply and you check on it later. You can flag as inappropriate if you feel like the job, maybe the person is a scammer, you can flag it. Let's look at this. Oh, okay, this is very old. You can see it was posted 1 month ago, so it's a no. It's a waste of connect. Let's try. Let's click on this one. Submit a proposal. Another thing to watch out for, if you are looking, maybe you're just going scrolling through and you see jobs that you like, just click on the love here. I mean the hearts there, so that you can check it later. Now, how do you check it? You go to save jobs and you see what you liked. So okay. So connect are virtual tokens for submitting job proposals. Each job requires up to 6 connects. Yes, the highest is 6 connects per job. And that's for this one now, this one is 2. So it depends on the size of the project. They give you 20 connects to start and then you purchase connects at 0.15. Okay. Now this person is looking for someone to work to within 3 to 6 months, meaning it will be ongoing, which is great. And also from the top, from the title, it says looking for someone to work daily. So if you're looking for an ongoing job, this is perfect because it's going to be helpful. Now, the client said to bid for $10,000 and 10K words. Sorry, I'm just thinking about money. So now we figure out how much do we want to charge for 10,000. Now, in the other job post, you saw that this same client was willing to pay $8 per 1,000 words. So for 10,000 words, that would be $80. Now, you can give it a try and do 80, but always know, remember that Upwork charges 20%. So if the client agrees for this amount, this is what you get, $64, because Upwork removes 20%. Want to know more information about how they charge, you can click on this. So like I said, it's quite straightforward. Over $10,000, they charge you 5%. They charge you 5%. Between 500 to 10,000, they charge you 10%. First 500 is 20%. So okay. How long would this project take? I usually put less than 1 month. So why do you think you're good fit for the project? I believe, and this is a sample, so we're not like saying this is going to be the best proposal. This I'm going to definitely get this job, but we're just practicing. I believe I am a good fit because I have the experience and 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 now mention in another video that it's really good to have Grammarly app. If you're using a laptop, just install Grammarly. Search for Grammarly on Google. You see where you're able to download it, download the Windows app if you're using a Windows laptop. Download it and leave it here or install it to your add it to your extensions. As you can see, if there are any mistakes, it points it out to me. Now, easy to read mistakes are obvious. It shows you, but professional mistakes, which is not sometimes necessary, you can pay for it, is it's not free. However, the free version points out the obvious errors. Now, the cover letter is the most important part because this is what the client reads first. From my experience, I have had to switch up my cover letters just to make sure that it makes sense. You always need to relate it to the job post, what the job is about. Now, he says it's client in the US. You want all the content is going to be US English, and you know there's a difference between US English and UK English. That's for writers. Anyways, I think you also want to edit 10K words per day. So that is one point you can add to your proposal. Um, so let's submit a few examples. Now, since we're new, we do not have examples. It's okay. You can still submit. What I advise newbies is to do samples. Like now, for example, this person is going to be a writer. They're going to be a writer. So have create samples. Even if nobody asked you to, just create samples and save them in a document. So once you're submitting to a job post like this, you have the opportunity to upload a document here. You can now upload your examples. He now has asked for examples. Some clients don't ask for examples, but I always submit an example. So kindly note that if considered, you will need to proofread a short paragraph with errors to show how you will change it. This will take around 1 minute, 3 sentences, which is fine. So the cover letter now. Okay, so when you're writing your cover letter, one thing I like to always suggest is see if there's anything you can add that will make you stand out. For example, you can check if the person has reviews, you can check the reviews to see if anybody has mentioned the client's name, like thank you. And these are reviews. So far I'm not seeing a client. Oh wow. This is another thing you need to make sure that the client is not, you need to get reviews. Now, how it works, this review is the review from the freelancer to the client, while this review is from the client to the freelancer. So you need to make sure. Now this person is Stalia. Mind you, this is a trial. I would not suggest you apply to this job because of the what do you call it? The kind of reviews they're getting. I'm seeing here. If the person does not have any review, it's okay, you can go ahead and apply. However, if they have bad reviews from freelancers complaining about payment, things like that, please do not bother. So hi Talia, I'm writing to express my interest. I usually put my name there. Please, yeah. No, because a lot of times they don't know that we Nigerians can actually speak good English or can write good English. So I try to, make sure I put it out there that I am a native English speaker. So I would suggest adding that here. I would love to. I am work this role. Um, this would be now. There's so many apps that you can use to create a very creative cover letter or a write a cover letter. Maybe if you Google online and see a cover letter that you feel it makes that works. There are very lots of apps. This is the most popular app, Killbot.com. It rewrites things for you. So if you just copy and paste and then it rewrites completely for you. Anyways, back to this. Now we're going to add some information from the project itself. It said video for 10 keywords. Okay, is it 10 keywords per day? I am available to edit 10 keywords daily and I can get it done error free. What else did he add? Or did she add? Sorry, that you can add to your job, to your proposal. Um, she said she wants someone, you will need to proofread a short paragraph with errors to show how you will change it. And also add, I also willing to proofread the short paragraph to show you how I work. I look forward. I suggest always making your proposals not too short and also not too long, like straight to the point. Some clients like they ask questions in the job description, so you can also make sure you're obviously they want to read more, so you can make sure your cover letter is lengthy. But if not, simple, straight to the point. You can sound optimistic, saying I look forward to discussing the opportunity with you. Or I mean, it depends on how you want to. This person looks, I mean, sounds like they're ready to work. So you need to put it out there that you're willing to meet with the person. Like a brief. I always add one with that. Then your name. Okay. Now, if you have a portfolio, you just upload it here. And then there's a feature that boosts your proposal. So what Upwork does is they give you three spaces to boost. Now it means this what this means is this one person has bidded on this project and used 20 connects to bid on this project. The other one, the second person who has bidded 20 connects. So it's actually first person to bid 20 connects, second person to 20 connects, third person 20 connects. So now since we're not going to be serious with this job post, we're just going to send it for 2 connects. So we don't waste our connects. This and and that's it. You submitted your first job proposal. Now let's see. Let's go to find work. Just back to as you can see, it's now 48 connect. So now you're back. It's like okay, looking for new jobs. So that's about it for Upwork. I'm going to do another video on my own personal Upwork account. So you can see how many projects I've been on, like how my proposals are, my stat source, because yeah, I think it's here. My stats, sorry. Um, and this is really, 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 really important. Really, really important. This is extremely important because this shows you, this is basically how you move forward on Upwork. Without this, you're just going to be stagnant on Upwork. Okay. So now this page shows you how many power video profile, but I'm going to look at it on my own profile since my profile is a bit old. But that's basically it. Let's have a profile and finding jobs. Let's try a freelancer and see if you're able to bid on any projects. Let's try set for both. Um, and this person is bidding in Indian currency. I do not submit jobs to Indian currencies or people from India because they tend to. Like, I had a lot of bad experiences, and they tend to just not be straightforward. So I only bid on maybe USD, euros. Yeah, let's try this one now. Let's see the one else bid. If since we've not verified our, let's see. Okay, and bid. No, I can't because I need to update my profile. Anyways, I would do a video on my own freelance account and my own Upwork account just so you have an idea of how, like an active profile, how it works. I'll show you my payments method, basically how it is. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, I'm always there to answer. Um, I would list out tools that I use in the next video with my own profile. So this is just to show you Upwork, things to note and look out for. All right, bye.